understood this one psychology about money, and honestly, my whole mindset totally changed about money and its outcome. Now, when we talk about money, naturally, as human beings, we naturally want money, but psychologically, we only wanted what money actually represents. Now, when we talk about money, money represents comfort, money represents freedom, money represents security, money represents social status, money represents respect, money represents assets, money represents options, money represents comfort, money represents everything good, positivity, life in general. Money represents goodness, money represents good outcomes, and also money represents satisfaction, right? And that's why in most cases, two people might be interested in an opportunity. One moves very faster or takes a faster action towards that opportunity, and the other person hesitates or ignores that opportunity. What happens between these people isn't that they are not interested or the opportunity itself. What happens actually is what I call desire and high intensity of their pain, or the emotional pressure they have towards their pain to that opportunity. Desire is part of emotion, and understanding people is going to help you to be very dangerous with sales and marketing. Okay, now when you try to convince people, many business owners or many people that are selling usually think that selling is all about convincing, but selling is actually about understanding. Now, in most cases, people don't move because of opportunities. People usually move because of emotional reasons when it has to do with selling. Now, let me give you a real life scenario. Now, let me give you a solid example with Nigeria students or students that just recently graduated. Now, there are two students that recently graduated and they met an opportunity that can actually change their life. This opportunity is a form of a skill they have to learn online, and it is a course. Now, you see, the first person was able to act very fast on that opportunity, grabbed that opportunity, and the other person hesitated or felt so ignorance or felt a little bit uninterested about this opportunity. Now, remember, this particular two graduates just finished school and they needed money, and they saw this opportunity. They are interested in the opportunity. They know they needed money, and their interest became very high. Now, what makes the first person to act very fast rather than the other person is what I call high intensity. The other person has an urgency. He has high intensity of pain, and he has emotional pressure already. This person has the desire already to go and do this thing and see the result. These two people wanted money, right? But you ask yourself, why is it that the first person was able to act very fast and the other person feels so hesitating to, buy the same course? Meanwhile, these two people needed money. They got interested. The both of them saw this opportunity. They got interested and they needed money. But now, what makes the first person to act fast is because maybe this first person doesn't have support. This person wanted financial freedom. This person wanted something he or she can start doing and not staying idle immediately after school. This person know that he is the only savior of himself. The reason why this second person was not able to act very fast is because this person still receives monthly allowance even when he doesn't have anything he's doing at the moment. This person has support. This person have businesses that has been established for him or her. These two people needed money, right? You see, because these two people wanted money, and the first person that was able to take action very fast has high intensity of pain. The pain is nobody is there to support. The pain is he wants financial sustainability. The pain is he doesn't want to beg any family or friend again to help him or her. That was why he was able to grab this opportunity immediately and start acting fast on it, right? Now, this first person has high intensity of pain. This person has emotional pressure already. This person has the desire to become financial independence, the desire to achieve comfort, the desire to achieve security with money, the desire to be able to get everything money has to represent in somebody's life, right? Now, this other person that wasn't able to act fast, this person is also interested, remember, but this person, the shift there is that this person doesn't have enough high pain intensity. This person doesn't have enough high urgency. This person doesn't have enough emotional pressure that is going to trigger him or her. You see, that desire that existed between the both of them is the emotional trigger that makes the first person to act very fast and buy very fast rather than the other person. So when you understand people, when you understand what triggers people, you will understand that selling is not only when you convince, but also when you understand what triggers people to buy from you. Bye. I'm going to see you in my next video.